The Roundball Wrap on NewsWatch 12.
Welcome back to week 7 of Roundball Wrap. I'm Oscar Rodriguez, and let me tell you now, you're going to want to stay for the entire show because we got plenty of action across the region, from teams dominating all 4 quarters to some upsets. So let's get started on the action. Let's kick it off at Medford. The Willamette Wolverines taking on North Medford Black Tornadoes, and it is a packed house tonight. Because why? Because it is senior night. The Wolverines off to a hot start. Here comes Cannon Burke to Jordan Giles, in for the 3. It was a close game for everyone, but Brian Nunez here says, let me give you some of your own medicine on the other end, showing off his range. But the Black Tornadoes, here they come again. Pick and roll, Brady Patterson in action, give and go. Brady open for the 3, and it's good for the 3. Black Tornadoes dominating on the entire half. Nunez here on the double team, hesitation dribble. He sees the court open. Let me take it by myself, right? But here comes Giles, step back. Where are you going, buddy? Boom, and it's in for the mid-range jumper. 30 seconds left, but here's North Medford. Willamette knocks Smith for the 3, cut the lead to 1. Here Rian on the other end, kicks it to the guy who's hot all night, and it's Nunez for 3. North Medford wins this one for their seniors, 55-51. But here's from the freshman, Brian Nunez, on the last play.
Shot clock was down, so we needed to get a quick shot, and I got it, so I just shot it.
What's it mean to get a win for the seniors tonight?
It means a lot because we've had a rough season. It's just nice to get the last one for them, you know? I mean, we just kept fighting, so it was going to happen eventually. We knew that, and we just kept fighting.
Well, on to the girls' side. It's also senior night for North Medford. But the senior Abby Taylor, taking it to the rack all to herself, scores from close range. Then Jonesy Taylor, he comes with the jump stop, and it's good for the mid-range jumper. But this time, it's Aubrey Canton to Riley Smiley. Kicks it for Taylor here. Taylor shoots, and it's good. The Black Tornadoes all moving all night, but they also have some good ball movement here in this action. Taylor from deep. She's open again. Good. Willamette's just not listening here. Don't leave this girl open, but Taylor can not only shoot, she can also pass. Here comes it Smiley. Another Tornado 3. North Medford wins this one, 44-36. But we're staying in the 6A division where South Eugene drove down to take on South Medford girls. And it was seniors night for the South Medford Panthers. And the Panthers are looking for their 16th consecutive win. And the Lady Aces, they're trying to get the first win of the season. Dylan Howell scores from 3 from the wing. But here comes Jordan Ballo here, grabs it, says, give me that please, and tosses it to Howell, and she finishes it with a good finish on the other end. But the first time was too nice. Barlow had to do it twice. Steals it and finds her teammate again, Dylan, for the finish. The Panthers complete dominance here, but here comes Maya Akpan in the paint, works her magic and gets herself a 2. Definitely the Panthers glad to have her back, but the Axis struggled all night. But here comes Saji Strindle for 3. Howell lays it in to Akpan, and she scores. And here comes Aliyah Rodriguez, scores from close range. But look at here the celebration from the seniors. They're loving it. And the Panthers dominate this one. South Medford controlled the entire game, winning on their senior night, 73-28. But for the boys squad for South Medford, they traveled to Eugene and to take on the Axis. Season on the line for South Eugene on their senior night. Opening seconds. Here comes George Pacheco. Little floater here on the baseline. Buckets from the freshman. South Medford goes in front, but not for long. Here comes Levi Cohen. Finds cutter Elijah Gabriel to 3-point play. Gabriel on a high 26 for the night. Panthers trying to respond. Joey Clevenger slicing and dicing to the rim. Making this game as we head into the third where the Axe took over. Cameron Perry with the man in his face and buries a 3, but also gets the foul for the 4-point play. To the fourth, Calvin Yoder, senior magic on the fadeaway 3, and that's in. It's a wrap for South Medford. South Eugene pulls off the upset. The Axe take down the Panthers for the first time in 6 years. The final from South Eugene, 67-57. Moving to the 5A action, Churchill to take on Crater. But here comes Tremaine Smith, scores from the 3. But the Comets were down 22-7 in the first half. But Malachi Barlow steals the ball and has a nice finish here all to himself. The Comets are trying to make a comeback here. Here comes Madison Bradshaw. Fakes everyone out on the double team and scores from close range. Tucker Hopkins here gets a pass, drains the three. The Comets are still trying to keep it close. Here comes Julian Gratt, drives it in, says, let me take care of myself. Says, move over, and scores a contested layup. But Churchill do end up have the one over. Ryan Gutierrez drives it in and gets the and one. Churchill go on to win this one, winning 51-43. Moving along to another senior day, we're here at North Eugene, hoping to pick up their 20th win of the season against the 3-18 Eagle Point Eagles. First quarter, Damon Keith, catch and jab, shoot, got it for the big three here for the sophomore. But on the other hand, the junior Kane Clark in the corner, falling like a prayer from heaven. Eagles putting up a fight early, but the Highlanders continue to push forward. The playoffs, Jordan Gray throws this one out in the transition. Big second half for the North Eugene, and the Highlanders win this one. Final score 84-33. On to the girls' side, both programs just over 500. Eagle Point won their first matchup by just 3 at home, but now on the road, so let's see how they get it done. Opening minutes, check out for this pass from Jill Garlitz off from the North Eugene miss. Look at her right here. Boom, what a nice pass. She could probably try out for the football team. Right on the money for Elena Marmoras, finishes for the layup. On the other end, Sydney Nelson shakes and fades. The low block, the junior got a smooth 2. Back on the other end, here comes Garlitz again. You know she can pass, but she can also shoot. There's a 3 there. Great game for the senior. And the Eagles do too much for the Highlanders. Eagle Point wins this one in a landslide. Final score 61-41. But coming up after the break, we'll have plenty of more updates on some other games that happened tonight. Plus, stay tuned to find out who made it for our play of the week.
Welcome back to the Roundball Wrap on NewsWatch 12.
Welcome back to Roundball Wrap. Plenty of points still going up tonight, so let's get straight in it and run through the latest scores from across the region. Last night, Cascade Christian boys went up against Marshfield in a non-league game. The Challengers protected their home court, winning this one 50-40. But Cascade Christian are not done yet. They play again on Saturday, and they travel to Lakeview to take on Lakeview High School. And we head over to Ashland now, where the Grizzlies took on Springfield in this Midwestern League matchup. Ashland boys defended their home court and won this one 67-59. Switching to the girls' side, Springfield didn't even drop a sweat against Ashland. Springfield dominated this one, winning 79-14, but they get their 21st win of the season. But the next week, they have a tough matchup as they go against Crater, number 1 versus number 2. Now going down to 4A, now Hidden Valley traveled to Mazama. And this one, the ladies and gentlemen, was a movie. The Mustangs squeeze a win away from the Vikings. Hidden Valley win 58-55. Now we're going to Phoenix, where Klamath Union took on the Pirates. The Pelicans took care of business on the road, winning in good old fashion on a 24-point win. Klamath win on the road 52-38. Now switching to the girls' side, Klamath Union are going home with a win over Phoenix. The Lady Pelicans kept it close, but ended up pulling away with a 39-30 win over the Pirates. Klamath Union get their 10th win of the season. Now this week, I caught up with the South Medford girls basketball team to mix things up and move away from the usual questions we usually ask. I asked, who on the team would you not want as your emergency contact? Here's what they said.
I would not have Mayan because I think she would be the one in emergency, and yeah.
I wouldn't have Leonie because I feel like she just would laugh at me or something.
I would choose Mayan because I don't think she would answer the phone.
I choose Leonie because I don't think she would answer the phone.
I'll choose Leonie because I don't think she reads any messages at all.
I choose Leonie because she doesn't read the messages at all or respond.
I choose Leonie because, like everyone said, she doesn't read messages.
I choose Leonie because she doesn't read the message.
I choose mine because she always laughs at me.
Right. How do you feel that like everyone chose you?
I think she should.
I kind of agree. Yeah.
Well, thank you for the South Medford girls basketball for letting me stop by and be able to mess around with them. Now, before we end tonight, I got to treat y'all with some of the best plays from tonight's hoops action, but yet it's time for the play of the week. First up, we got Willamette. Jordan Giles sends the defender stumbling, step back 3, and it's good. And we're also going back to Central Point now, where Madison Bradshaw faked out the double team here and scores an easy layup. I'm going to show you one more time to just show you. He faked out the whole team. Here you go. Double team. Whoop. There you go, everyone. And gets an easy layup. But sticking with the same game, but it's Julian Gratt now for the Crater Comets. He said, let me take care of this himself, and drives it in and has a nice finish. But the Comets unable to get the win in this one. Now drum roll for the next game of the week, and it will be here in the Rogue Valley. It will be Springfield versus Crater. But get your popcorn ready for that one, because it will be a #1 versus a #2 matchup for the girls basketball. So make sure to tune in next Friday for that game of the week. And well, I hope y'all had a great time watching some Friday Night Hoops action with me, because I've had a great time with everyone. Thanks for joining us for another week of Roundball Wrap. You can also find out more of the big games of the week by heading over to our website on kdrv.com, also on our socials to find any games that you missed out. And make sure to tune in over there. But have a great weekend, everyone.